Killer Kid, thanks for stopping by the Airstream. So, how's the tour going right now?
Very
Great.
good.
Now, I saw a cool story where you guys, one of your first recording sessions was done with almost like a teaching class, like previewing what exactly you were going through. What was that like, having all those students there watching you?
It was surreal. It was really weird. Well, it was John Parrish, and he's got quite a big name over in the UK, and he got to pick a band to take into the studio to kind of teach kind of studio engineering to third-year students, and he picked us to go in. So it was literally, you know, in a recording booth there was 50 people and us on the other side in the live room. Totally weird.
It was a bit strange, yeah.
It had a little bit of pressure to it, as opposed to just one person. You have all these kids looking at you taking notes.
Yeah, it was a bit weird.
Yeah.
It was a bit weird. But it worked out. That became our first EP and got us signed, so it was worth doing.
Alright.
Yeah.
So what's the recording process for you guys? Because you have the dual vocals. I mean, when it comes to the songwriting process, how do you just collaborate, or is it more of you just have an idea and you just run with it, or do you just sit down together? What's that like?
When it comes to songs, I pen the songs, and it's great to be able to write for Steph. But then we spend hours, you know, in the rehearsal rooms, arguing and discussing how to arrange the songs and getting them all together. And it takes quite a long time. And in the studio, in fact, for this album, our second album in the UK, which is hopefully coming out here, it was just get as much done live as humanly possible and keep it simple.
So tell us about the new album. What can we expect from that?
So we used to be a 5-piece, so we're a man down. So we're kind of a new, well, same people but a different lineup. And we've just moved away from kind of, I think, more of a folkier edge into more of a kind of garage blues, kind of, yeah, British blues.
Sounds quite modern.
Yeah.
Compared to the first album, I suppose. Yeah.
We spent a lot of time kind of crafting song for the first album, you know, really working on the songs as a piece, whereas this time we wanted to work quickly. So the whole album's been recorded in 10 days, the majority of it's live. And, you know, we had opportunities to put radio songs on there and what have you, but we just wanted to have an album that ran as a piece, you know, and was honest.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say as well, like, kind of cutting our teeth with the first album really kind of gave us our experience of the music industry and how it all works and stuff. And I think we learned very quickly that people try to pinpoint you of what you are and stuff. And we kind of, there's a whole new kind of neo-folk scene going on in England with Mumford & Sons and Laura Marling and stuff, who are people we love. Like, we absolutely think they're great, but we're not really anything like them, but we were kind of put into that genre. So I think the record, the new record, really resembles how we were feeling about that. I think kind of, yeah, just really putting a stamp on what we want to sound like, and yeah, kind of really going for it. But it's much more heavy. It's much heavier and it's much darker. I think your writings are much darker, which is really good.
Cool. Right on. Well, thanks so much for stopping by and playing.
Thank you for having me.
Cheers.
Pleasure.